Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle from DTEP Clinics. Today, we are going to talk about what are the causes of vaginal odor. Vaginal odor is any smell which arises from the vagina. A healthy vagina should not have any overly noticeable or unpleasant odor. If people around you are able to pick up the odor, it's likely an indication of an underlying problem. The most common cause of vaginal odor is due to infection. The vagina has a balance of normal bacteria or flora. The most common causes of abnormal vaginal odor are certain kinds of infections that upset this natural balance of the vaginal area. There are also rarer and more serious causes of abnormal vaginal odor, so any form of vaginal odor should not be taken lightly. This is an issue which should be investigated properly and not dismissed. Any strong or bad-smelling vaginal odor is not normal. You may even sometimes notice a specific characteristic to the odor, for example, a fishy smell. The abnormal vaginal odor may also often be accompanied by changes in vaginal discharge, including abnormal colored or increased volumes of vaginal discharge. There may also be other signs of infection, such as itching, bleeding when you are not having your period, also known as intermenstrual bleeding, or bleeding after sexual intercourse, also known as postcoital bleeding. If your vaginal odor is associated with any of the above-mentioned symptoms, tests to investigate an underlying infection may be warranted. A high vaginal or endocervical swab test performed in a clinic will be useful. Treatment of the underlying cause will in turn help get rid of the abnormal vaginal odor. This includes appropriate treatment of any existing vaginal infections. Vaginal pessaries or oral antibiotic tablets may be prescribed. Beyond this, other steps which can be taken to minimize vaginal odor include good personal hygiene with regular washing of the external genitalia, avoiding douche washes, and wearing light, breathable cotton underwear. Thank you for watching. I am Dr. Michelle from DTEP Clinics.
So ladies, vaginal odor. Very common, also a little embarrassing. Most of us don't even like talking about it, but here's the deal. Girls, women of all age groups from time to time in their lives will have to deal with it. So it's just important that we know how to deal with it, right? So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you some hacks, some tips, some tricks, and also please watch this video till the end. I'll also talk about some health issues that every girl should be aware of. It's very important to know about your body and your health. So yes, what is this super awesome video all about? Just keep watching to find out. So instead of those synthetic panties, nylon panties, start wearing cotton panties. Here's why. Cotton panties, number one, they obviously dry faster. So when you sweat too much, when there's a lot of body fluids accumulating down there, I know this sounds a bit too much, but when that happens, cotton panties just dry off better, much faster. Also, cotton panties are actually better for your health. It leads to less irritation in your vaginal area, which basically means less chances for infection. Now we all know how certain foods, certain drinks can actually cause you to smell bad. For example, garlic, alcohol, right? They make you smell bad. Now when you drink lots of water, it helps in flushing out these toxins, these smelly toxins from your body. Number two, drinking water is also good for your vaginal health because when your vagina ends up with a mild infection, drinking water can help in flushing that out as well. And since we are talking about vaginal odor, obviously it's natural to wonder about deos, perfumes, if we can use it, if we can't, no guys, you can't use those. Please don't use your regular perfumes or deos because I'll tell you why. They are loaded with chemicals, right? They're loaded with chemicals. Now imagine spraying something like that in your vaginal area. Obviously there's a high chance, a high risk of getting irritation, infections, serious problems, so please don't use it. Also the area down there is actually very sensitive, so you can't use anything so chemical based, right? It can also cause darkening down there, so please don't use that. The bottom line is you can't use those, okay? What you can use is, first of all, look for a solid perfume, which means you won't have to spray anything. You have better control of you have better control on what you're applying. So a solid perfume, and specifically look for a perfume which has been specifically designed for sensitive areas. So what I'm showing you here is the Namia Natural Skincare Solid Natural Body Perfume designed for sensitive areas. I like this product personally because it's alcohol free, paraben free, doesn't cause skin darkening, and because it is designed for the sensitive areas, it's not dangerous. Okay, so I'll just tell you how to use it. It's very safe to use, really. So number one, obviously you want to apply this on clean skin. So ideally after shower, just dry your skin very well, and on dry skin just take a little bit, don't have to take a lot, just take a little bit, and very gently massage this around the vaginal area. Okay, don't apply too much, and don't apply this on your vagina, don't go inside your vagina, please don't do that. Apply this just around the vaginal area, and that's all you have to do. So this is something which will give you protection. I mean, it deals with vaginal odor. It's very gentle, but it deals with vaginal odor. It keeps you sweat free also to some extent. It helps in dealing with all of that as well for about 12 hours. So ideally this should be enough for you to keep you clean and fresh and safe down there in a nice gentle way throughout the day. But if you want to reapply, what you can do is just clean yourself with a tissue paper or a toilet paper, whatever, and then apply it whenever you want to reapply. So guys, I'll put the link in the description box below. I got this from Amazon a while ago, and this is my favorite variant. Okay, I love the Ananda variant a lot. They also have the Fusty Gulab variant, and then there is one which is Cocoa and Sandalwood. These are also really nice. And obviously this goes without saying, but keep your genital area clean. This is especially important when you're facing vaginal odor issues during your menstrual cycle. Before intercourse, after intercourse, there are vaginal washes also available in the market these days. I'll put some links in the description box below. This can really help you deal with the vaginal odor and also keep yourself squeaky clean down there. And since we're talking about vaginal discharge, here's something very important to keep in mind. Vaginal discharge should not have any smell at all. It should be colorless. If it's white, if it's thick, if it's creamy in color, it's not okay, guys. That means that there's something wrong. Usually it's a very light infection. Sometimes it can be serious infection also. The best person to tell you this is your doctor. So go check with your gynecologist. Chances are that she'll give you one of these suppository medicines which can go inside the vagina, stay in there for a couple of hours and just cleans up everything. So keep this in mind, guys. It's very important because vaginal discharge, if it's smelly, obviously you will have vaginal odor. Also very good for your vaginal health, digestive health, and definitely for dealing with vaginal odor. That is probiotics. Now you can take probiotics in form of curd. It's the most natural form of taking probiotics. It's safe, it's good, and all of those things. However, if you don't like taking curd, or if you feel that curd is not helping you enough, you can actually start taking probiotic pills also. You don't have to do this every single day. You don't have to take probiotics every single day. Just whenever you think it is necessary, that should be good enough. Also, it's a very good idea to just add a little bit of apple cider vinegar or tea tree oil in your bath water. This is especially true if you're getting into a bathtub, okay? Because apple cider vinegar, tea tree oil, first of all, they have amazing antibacterial properties, which again makes it very good, very safe for your vagina, for dealing with vaginal infections also to some extent. Besides that, it also helps in dealing with body odor issues by deep cleansing your skin, detoxifying your skin from the surface. By experiencing vaginal odor, it's very important to also check if you're constantly wet down there, So very recently I did a video on menstrual health, menstrual hygiene, and a question that kept coming on my channel was, Prachi, what do I do after peeing? Because there'll be a little bit of, pee remaining, and it just kind of touches the panties and all that. After you pee, you need to wipe yourself dry using a toilet paper or a tissue paper. If you're going out, just keep some tissues in your purse. Use toilet paper. Keep toilet paper at home. It's very important. Because if there's a lot of pee which kind of transfers to your panties, and if you're wet for a long time, it's obviously going to lead to odor. It's also going to lead to a lot of vaginal infection, because obviously when you're wet, it will lead to certain bacterial growth which is not good for you. So keep yourself dry as much as possible. And last but not the least, during your menstrual cycle, change your pads, your tampons, or if you're using a menstrual cup, just clean it up change it every once in a while. Of course, you don't have to do this like every 15-20 minutes. Just figure out a timeline depending on your blood flow, which time of the day it is, what works and what doesn't work for you. Because obviously when the blood accumulates, there is going to be smell. So the best thing to do is to keep changing from time to time. So guys, that's what I wanted to share in today's video. I know some of these things were a little uncomfortable to hear, to discuss, but personal hygiene is so important. Vaginal health is so important. The worst thing is that, we still live in a society, in a community where women are not comfortable talking about this. A lot of girls are not comfortable talking to their mothers, to their sisters about these things. But it is so important, guys, to take care of your health, to take care of yourself. There's nothing wrong with it. It's only natural. And this is not something that you grow up learning on your own. Like for example, when you're a child, when you're a baby, your mom teaches you certain bathroom manners, certain things. But these are problems that start coming up when you're a teenager, after you attain puberty. That is when these problems really start coming up. And by that time, you're too shy to talk about these things. So, yes, I just hope that this video helps some of you still learning about your body, still learning about things, still trying to figure things out. If you have any points or any questions that you would want to share, anything that you would want to communicate, please share it in the comment section below. I will try my best to answer your queries, and if you have any suggestions, I'm sure it will help my audience, my viewers out there. And yes guys, whatever I have talked about, whatever products I have shown in today's video, I will put all the links in the description box. If I miss out on something, just let me know, okay? So yes, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell icon for notifications, and keep coming back to Superwow Style for more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is me, Prachi, signing off now. Bye. Bye.